Aloha Tony, here we go with your assessment video after you've made some improvements in your golf swing here. Things are looking pretty good. Overall, I like the improvements that you've made in your swing. I think you're starting to see them as well. You're getting your hands more in front of you. Your postural release is a lot better. Your release is more down and out. There's less chasing. But we still got some improvements to make here, so we're going to look at this next swing here and we're going to talk about those improvements we need to make. Up to the top, things look pretty good. I'd actually like to see you, though, once you get to the top of the backswing, feel a little bit more grounded, more like you're pushing your weight into the ground. Up here, your upper body looks great, but your lower body looks a little bit light. Doesn't look like you've really used your ground force and connected yourself to the ground. So let's push those feet into the ground a little bit more as you go up to the top of the backswing. As you make your transition down, your arms, your hands, your club, your upper body look great. Once again, we can see here that you look very light into the ground. I'd like to see you, as those hands transition down plane like they are right there, feel like you're really pushing down into the ground. And if anything, you'll feel like you're pushing down and into your left foot a lot more. We don't see that from this angle. I'm sure we'll see it a little better from the other angle. Okay, now as you move into the classical delivery position, we can see you're already starting to stand up and your hands look like they're close to your right pocket here. We'd like to see your hands a little bit more in front of your body since you're more center linkage. If you can get your hands more in front of you and keep your weight on the ground, you're going to feel a little bit more explosive through the ball. Another thing that we notice from the top of the backswing into impact is that you're really keeping the tush line a lot further back than you used to, which is great. We see here at impact that you're launching your verticals nicely and you're actually starting to get a lot of extension downward, down, out, and through impact, which is great because we need to have more downward extension in your golf swing to get the type of launch that we want to see. Okay, through impact I still see a little bit of chase in your swing, in your extension. Plus we notice that the right shoulder is still staying down and your head's still staying down. Your eyes are looking down and back at the ball. At this point we'd like to see the right shoulder coming up a lot higher and the head coming out of it as you release your posture up towards the finish. From here you finish the swing pretty well, and we also notice that there's a lot less flipping than there used to be, but we can still improve that club face alignment during the follow through. Okay, as we look at your swing from the face-on view, we once again see a lot of improvements. I like the way you're staying front anchor. You're getting down into your left foot. You're posting up on your left leg really well. Your extension looks much more down, out, and through than it used to. And you are releasing your posture a little bit better up over your left side all the way into your finish. As we look at it in detail here, once again, as you go to the top of the backswing, you do a really good job of staying front anchor. I like the way you load your swing up to the top of the backswing. At this point, though, I'd like to see a little bit more weight again, a little more grounded on your feet, feeling like you're really pushing your body mass into the ground. During the transition, you do a good job of getting into your left side. There's going to be a little bit of a lateral motion you make from here, which turns your swing into a swing throw technique, which is fine. You're retaining pretty good wrist angle here as well, and at this point we want to get your hands moving much more in front of your body. You're going to notice in the next still frame that your hands are more by your right pocket instead of in front of your stomach during the release. And here we are right now. You're unhinging your wrist at this point. Your hands are more close to your right pocket. We'd like to see them more in front of your stomach at this point. So we do need to get your swing a little more linked up, center linkage coming down. That mainly is going to happen from the transition until the point that you're really ready to launch. The good news is as you move into impact, we can see that you've got your hands much more in front of your body. So by impact, you're really close to being linked up center linkage here. I also like the way that you've maintained your spine angle into impact. You've posted on your left leg. We can see your sternum is stretching upward, so the postural release is already in play, and that's going to allow you to create a better extension. And you can see now you've moved into extension. You've actually reached an extension where that club is down, moving down, out, and through. Your sternum's moving up and back. Your right shoulder is still a little bit high at this point, and your eyes are still looking back down at the ball. I'd like to see your head swivel more up, and through, more like a David Duval type of move at this point. There's still a touch of chase in your swing right here, and what I mean by that is it looks like your body's slowed down a hair where your arms are still trying to hang on. If you would have released your posture up a little bit more, got your head up over your left side sooner, you'd find that your arms would naturally corner around to the left with your body rotation, and we'd see that club face also would stay square a little bit longer. So the main thing we want to see in the follow through is keeping the arms, club, and body moving together all the way through to your full follow through.